Well, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, July 24th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Do you need a little boost to get over the hump? I know I was dragging this morning, and then it was rainy. Well, guess what? We have got you covered with some sunshine, and I am so excited. We have some amazing guests on today's show. In fact, coming up, a fierce woman. She is going to be sharing her story. You may know her as DeAndre Hopkins' mother, Sabrina Greenlee. She is so much more, you all. She's a survivor, philanthropist, and author, among other things. She's also a friend of the show, and she's going to be live in studio to talk about her autobiography and how you can get a signed copy. I was just with her in the green room. She's a delight. And Salt Lake City last had the Olympics back in 2002, and more than likely, they're going to be having it again in 10 years. We actually have a correspondent live in Paris with the latest announcement about the future of the Olympic Games. Meanwhile, the warmer summer months, it means we can head outside once this rain goes away, Ito, and enjoy the time in the sun with some fun games, including ways to cool down from this Houston heat. A BestReviews.com specialist is going to be joining us live with top products to have fun under the sun. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's top talker. Cocaine Bear meet Cocaine Shark. Except this isn't a weird movie. It's actually a true story. Say, what? Yeah. Is it still Shark Week? Well, anyways, we're talking about sharks because this one really caught my attention in producer Lou. Sharks swimming in waters near Brazil. They're actually testing positive for cocaine. So is there like a shark drug dealer? Well, no. Marine biologists tested a group of Brazilian sharp-nosed sharks swimming off of the coast of Brazil. They found high levels of cocaine. Some of the female sharks were pregnant, you all, but the study's researchers did not include insights into how the drug would impact the shark's offspring. I guess they'll see if they're a little cray-cray when they're older. Experts say the drug could be entering waters through illegal labs or drug users' excrement. Citing Brazil's status as one of the main cocaine consumer markets in South America. The new study urges researchers to investigate further how the drug arrives in the city's coastal water. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, no, my brain automatically went to the excrement because I was watching Griselda. Luke hooked me onto that. I'm still on episode 4. Don't tell me anything else past episode 4.
I haven't got on it. Is that with
Yeah, Sofia Vergara. So good.
Really?
Yeah, my husband and I my husband's even into it, and it has.
Is it a true story?
Yeah.
F.A. will watch it then. He likes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. You guys should watch this together. It'll bring you together. You will bond.
I think we're bonded enough, honey.
Yeah. But like they were doing so much cocaine in this movie, and my brain automatically went to that, and I was thinking like, are they just doing so much cocaine that people are like, cocaine, and it's heading into the ocean water.
You mean
the sharks
going in the ocean, and then it's getting, and then a shark is like sharp-nosed shark.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's more of a dolphin, maybe. I don't know what sharks.
You don't know what sharks do.
Sharp, but I think it's funny. It's a sharp nose.
Oh.
Shark. Here, I've never done cocaine. I'm going to be fully transparent. I don't know. If you've done it, woo, whatever. I don't know really the effects, except I just can imagine. I think it hypes you up. So could you imagine you're just like
exactly. And the shark is going to be like, oh, human, chunk.
Do you think they have bloody noses too?
No, I think it's.
I don't know if cocaine makes you hungry, because don't cocaine people, don't they? Cocaine people don't think it's skinny. I think weed's the one that makes you hungry.
Yeah, that
I don't think they're going to be chomping.
No, you don't think so?
Unless
more
you're
aggressive.
High.
Yeah, I thought they would be more aggressive.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Okay. I don't really.
I don't know either.
My mom and dad are so proud. I don't know anything about cocaine.
We followed McGruff the dog's example. We said no to drugs. Just say no.
Not, and you know, to each their own.
But the sharks have no choice. But that's honestly where I went. Like,
do you think those now they go through withdrawals?
That's the other thing. What if they get extra cranky when they're going through withdrawals?
And then they're just like sniffing around because they're a sharp-nosed shark. They need a nose job. Now are we going to have rehab for sharks?
I think maybe for the babies too.
Oh my gosh.
Can you just imagine?
Just when I was worried about America, now I'm worried about the sharks being
you're right. Cocaine bear meet cocaine shark.
Did you see that movie?
I saw like 5 minutes of it and I rolled my eyes.
Would you need to be high to watch it?
I think so. I think you need to be a fan of drugs to watch that.
Well, Elizabeth Banks, you had a hit with Cocaine Bear. Now you can make a Cocaine Shark. Yeah. You can take that one with you. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome for that news. Anyways, in the meantime, yesterday, the Texans wrapped up day 5 of training camp. And this morning, they're reporting season tickets, bam, they have sold out. Blake Holland has more.
Day 5 of Texans training camp saw the team suit up in full pads for the first time this season. It was also the first open practice to the public. A lot of expectations surrounding this Houston team this year, and that already includes season tickets being sold out.
It shows that they want to be a part of it. They want to show up. They want to be loud. They want to support us. So I'm very thankful for the fans.
Sold out season tickets for the first time since 2019. A big part of that has to deal with this year's roster. With C.J. Stroud entering his second season, Houston added new pieces like Stefon Diggs. Diggs teaching his new teammates a few tips and tricks on both sides of the ball.
You know, I work with him a lot in the slot. And he's came to me and just tried to give me a couple pointers here and there. And I think the biggest thing is his competitive nature.
Every day after practice, I'm getting game from them, you know, talking about our reps, what I could do better, what they're thinking in the middle of a rep. So, I mean, just going against guys, vets like that, guys who are really good at what they do, it's just making me a lot better every day.
Aside from Diggs, Ryans will make sure his defense is prepared. What you can't prepare for is injuries, an issue that plagued last year's offensive line. Just ask offensive tackle Titus Howard.
I mean, it's the little things that you got to take care of off the field that help you on the field, because my biggest problem is that I haven't been able to stay on the field. So I feel like we got a great roster, and now they built the best O-line they can build.
Petrie touched on this team's competitive nature, and it is already on full display at training camp. The first play between first-team offense and first-team defense, a back shoulder fade from Stroud to Diggs, resulting in 6. Reporting in Houston, I'm Blake Holland.
I am so excited for the Texans this season. They are going to be the team to watch. In the meantime, we are going to have more on our show. We're getting ready for the Olympics. Plus, we have some very special guests. Stay tuned for that.
She leaves no case uncracked.
You're not going to have the money because you loaned it to a guy? You are the worst snake ever.
People's Court, weekdays at 11 on CW 39 Houston. Ride Tigo, Houston's most affordable rideshare company, presents Easy Things to Do. Downloading the Ride Tigo app is as easy as peeling a banana or scanning the QR code. Do it today and get 10% off your first ride. Ride Tigo. We take you there for less.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. When disaster strikes, call Terry Bryant. All too often, a catastrophic event happens and innocent people are hurt and killed. Refinery explosions, train crashes, construction accidents, offshore rig disasters. When it matters most, call board-certified lawyer and former judge Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello Permanent Fat Removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately.
It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I've had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-888-503-5322 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
A car accident can completely disrupt your life. Car repairs, lost wages, expensive medical bills. It may feel like the sky is falling. And that's when you call us. We've helped thousands of people and recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222. That's 1-800-222-2222.
Ride Tigo, Houston's most affordable rideshare company, presents Easy Things to Do. Downloading the Ride Tigo app is as easy as boiling water or scanning the QR code. Do it today and get 10% off your first ride. Ride Tigo. We take you there for less.
Bazinga!
That was one of my classic jokes. Here's where you laugh.
You need to put some stank on this.
Welcome back to Houston Happens. We are soaking up the last bit of summer before school starts. I can't believe that's going to be happening. And the warmer summer months also mean we can head outside and enjoy the time in the sun with some fun games, including ways to cool down from the Houston heat. Well, joining us now with the top tested products to enjoy the outdoors this summer is friend of the show, senior editor for research and testing at bestreviews.com, Meredith Gallo. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me.
Meredith, you have never steered me wrong, so I'm very excited to talk about this. First off, my husband and I love games. What game do you have for all ages?
So right now we love bocce ball. I am the proud granddaughter of 2 bocce ball champions. Bocce is a great game to play with lots of generations, and we really like Go Sports backyard bocce set. What we like about it is that it has that classic bocce ball experience. You can either play, they have sets that allow you to play on sand courts and grass courts and true bocce ball courts, or they also have sets game is that it's basically played the same way. You're tossing frisbees into the cans, and the idea of the game is to get to 21 first, and you're playing in teams of 2s, so it's really fun. You can get everyone kind of going through and playing. You can do a whole tournament in your backyard. It's a great time.
Okay, my husband would absolutely love that. He's so good at cornhole. So I need to get him one of those. That would be so much fun in our backyard. Then my daughter, she loves anything with water or cooling off. So do you have any games that we can cool off in? It's so hot in Houston.
Yeah, so of course, a water balloon fight. I mean, what is summer without a water balloon fight? So we really like a bunch of balloons. It's the easiest way to fill a ton of balloons. So you have 100 balloons in one go. You just tie it to the hose, and then you shake them off, and they all self-seal. It's so easy, and you can do a ton of these. It's a great time. Just make sure to clean up after your fun time. But other than that, it's so easy. It's great.
I need that to make like a balloon garland. Maybe I could make one of those with water balloons. Now, what else do you have when it comes to water games?
Yes, so I don't know how old your daughter is, but we've tested the H2O Go Lobster with about 4 and 7-year-olds, and they went wild for this. It's essentially, the way I like to think of it is a kind of like a waterbed in your backyard with sprinklers all over it. It's the craziest thing, but it's a slip and slide meets kind of like fun jumpy pad. You fill it with water. It's really cool, so it's great for slip and slides, but there's also a sprinkler attachment, so it's a ton of fun for the whole neighborhood and for your kids as well.
Well, we're definitely going to be the cool house for everyone to come over and play these games. We have the perfect backyard for this. Where can everybody go for more products?
They can come to bestreviews.com. We have tons of summer fun activities and essentials that you need to have a great time this summer.
Well, it's always a pleasure having you on the show, and I can't wait to see what we have next week. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Ito, I want to play with all of those, especially the one that's like a waterbed.
Yeah, the Blobster.
Oh my gosh.
I think it'd be so cute to see little May just like with her little feet up and down on it.
I would love that. My parents had remember when water beds were like a really big deal? My mom had one. She said it was horrible when she was pregnant. Could you imagine being on a blobster when you feel like a blob and pregnant?
Yeah, I can 100% see that. But yeah, you'll definitely need some outdoor pool time, some sprinklers, the blobster next week. Not this week. We still have a lot of rain here the next couple of days. In fact, we do have a flood watch until 9 p.m. tonight. We're going to keep an eye on this, especially along the coastline, because that is where they're seeing quite a bit of rain. So for the rest of today, we're going to see some low chances here in Houston. But as we head towards the afternoon, early evening hours, we have about a 60% chance of rain. That drops off a little bit. I-10 on north, but south of I-10, that's where we're going to continue to see some batches of rain. Take a look right here on radar. A little bit concerning with all of these showers, especially along those coastal counties, because that's been happening for the past couple of hours. So good thing that we do have that flood watch out. Closing in right now, Santa Fe, Liverpool, Alvin dealing with some moderate rain. We've got some moderate rain right now heading towards Bonnie. Plus, we also have some thunderstorms. Check this out, right just northwest of Blessing, LaWard, Vanderbilt, also seeing some thunderstorm activity around. And we're going to continue to see some potential for excessive rainfall. In fact, today, look at that. 3 out of 4 for the coastal counties around Galveston Bay. Further south, you're still in the 2 to 3, including in Houston. Further to the northwest, 1 out of 4. But again, we're going to continue to see some rain showers today, tomorrow, and then also into the weekend. Right now, it is 79 degrees. Doesn't look that great outside. Currently, we are looking at temperatures in the low 80s in Sugar Land. Still 70s hanging around for Conroe, also Galveston. Today, Maggie, your highs are going to be into those mid to upper 80s. We're really not going to be seeing our typical temperatures for this time of year just because of all the cloud cover and the rain, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's been actually refreshing.
Yeah, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, here you go.
Here I go. You guys, if you have water standing around your yard, please tip them over. We can't have another one of those big mosquito breeders.
Those things are forget about cocaine sharks. These are steroid skeeters.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying. What are they? What are they?
They're huge.
Yeah.
They're traveling in groups just like bikers.
Oh, okay. Well, switching gears. Never know where she's going to go, guys. On this Wellness Wednesday, we are shedding light on a really important topic, Black Maternal Mental Health Week. Black women are twice as likely to experience maternal mental health conditions, and we're actually joined by Dr. Amanda Williams, March of Dimes National Mission Advisory Committee. Doctor, thank you so much for shedding light on this topic. It's so crucial.
Thank you so much for this opportunity and to be able to advocate for mental health during pregnancy and postpartum.
So I know that I experienced the baby blues a little bit around month 4 postpartum, and it's hard, but it's actually, you were telling me, and I was reading the statistics, among Black mothers. Tell me a little bit about this and why it's such a difference.
So Black mothers are experiencing pregnancy and postpartum mood symptoms, and I mean anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, at a rate that is twice that of their white peers. And so we ask ourselves, why is this? Why do we see these symptoms more often? And most of the time, it tracks back to toxic stress and also health disadvantages that are happening for Black pregnant patients.
So what can be done? What can we do to help these mothers? Because it takes a village, and I would hate to know a fellow mother is feeling alone.
Absolutely. We as a community need to support moms, and the medical system needs to be better integrated. Oftentimes, the OBGYN's office or midwife's office is one part of town, and any kind of mental health support is someplace entirely different. There aren't smooth referral pathways. And then as a community, we need to shy away from stigma and acknowledge that mental health is a real part of somebody's well-being. Indeed, mental health conditions, in particular suicide, overdose, are the #1 cause of pregnancy-associated deaths during this pregnancy and postpartum period. So we can't pretend like it's something different. This is part of the pregnancy journey.
My goodness, doctor. And I think this is amazing to have this month, or this week, I should say, to shed light on this. But it's a bigger issue, and we need to talk about it more. So what is March of Dimes doing?
So March of Dimes has the mobile health center, so an actual mobile bus that goes out into communities, and one is coming to Houston later this year, which is super exciting, and that will include mental health screening and referrals to resources. March of Dimes has also made some strategic investments and partnerships in maternal mental health technology solutions like 7 Starling, like Mama. There are also other apps that are out there for new moms like Mavita Health, Prospera, that are all focused on our mental well-being during pregnancy and postpartum.
And where can we go for more?
You can certainly go to the March of Dimes website and also other pregnancy associations to find out more information about maternal mental health.
Well, doctor, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us, and you're helping a mother out there feel less alone. So I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Let's all get out there and support our new families. Don't give them another baby dress. Help them register for one of these pregnancy apps. Get them a blood pressure cuff. Get them something that's going to really help keep them well.
That actually is really a good point. I really like that. Thank you so much, doctor. Yes, you definitely need that. And postpartum, it is a journey. And know that we have resources for you, and we'll have them on our website. Stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens after the break.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
Wow. Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just a funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased, and our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-726-9756 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-726-9756 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-726-9756. That's 800-726-9756. 800-726-9756.
Ashley with 2 E's here. Personal injury lawyers are popping up on every block in H-Town. Big ones, small ones, out-of-town ones. Who's to call? Who's got your back? While everyone's trying to make their mark in our city, McCarran Law Firm has been the real deal since 1995. They're not just in Houston, they're a part of it. Deeply connected to our community, they're genuine, friendly, and real. So if you're injured and not sure what to do, call McCarran Law Firm. They are here for you at 281-222-2222.
This fall, don't miss a second of the action. CW Sports Saturday, every weekend this fall.
All right, time now is 9:25. That means we're at that halfway mark, and we still have a lot to come on Houston Happens, including some amazing guests. I'm so excited because a fierce woman will be sharing her story. You may know her as DeAndre Hopkins' mother. She's so much more. Sabrina Greenlee. She is a survivor, philanthropist, and author, among other things. She's also a friend of the show. She's live in studio to talk about her autobiography and how you can get a signed copy. And I hate to bring it up, but with Beryl making an early start to hurricane season, it's never too late to prepare. The Spring Fire Department, they're going to be joining us live in studio with some tips for how to be ready for a natural disaster and something that could be a silent killer. Also, some Houston ISD parents are really worried about the changes to the school district's bus system. HISD sent a letter home to parents Monday letting them know about the changes, but that left some of them with more questions than answers. The district held a news conference yesterday in hopes of clearing things up, and our own Seth Kovar was at that meeting, and he's going to be joining us live to tell us exactly what went down. That and more is headed your way. The second half hour of Houston Happens starts after the break.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
We were trying to make our left turn and 18-wheeler came and slammed right into us. It happened so fast, we didn't know what happened. Never thought we'd get out of that wreck alive. I called Jim Adler because I knew the number by heart. Well, Jim Adler, he helped me with all my appointments, doctor's appointments, therapy, medical bills, check, everything.
If an 18-wheeler slammed into you, call me. Let's get you the help you need. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. I'll take care of everything.
Tomorrow, a News Nation special report. The plot to kill Trump. Reliving the moment of crisis as it unfolded on air. News Nation's Brian Enton shares the latest on the investigation. Where did security go wrong? New interviews and exclusive details. Tomorrow at 10, 9 Central, only on News Nation.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
$12,720. That's the average cost you pay for term life insurance over 20 years. $12,720 that you could spend on family, loved ones, or yourself. With a return of premium life insurance plan from Senior Life, getting all that money back is possible. That's right. With return of premium life insurance, we don't save you hundreds of dollars, we save you thousands because we give you all your money back. It works like this. If you pass away while you're insured, your loved ones get a check for the coverage amount you chose. But if you're still living at the end of the term, you get back all the money you paid, guaranteed. Spend it any way you wish. Why would you buy life insurance from another company when Senior Life gives you all your money back? Get all your money back with return of premium life insurance from Senior Life. Call the number now for free information. You have no obligation. Call now.
Is nearly 9:30. Welcome to the second half hour of Houston Happens. And now for my very special guest, and she's become a friend of the show. We all know her as the mother of NFL star and former Houston Texans player DeAndre Hopkins, Ms. Sabrina Greenlee. But she's so much more, you all. She's a domestic violence survivor, philanthropist, author, and more. And now Ms. Greenlee, she is sharing her hard-won triumph in her autobiography, Grant Me Vision.
Yes.
It is a pleasure to have you back on my show.
Oh, so my pleasure to be back. Thank you.
Well, when I saw this in your autobiography and reading part of it, I mean, it is so inspiring. I don't know how you have this strength. I admire you so much. For everybody at home that isn't familiar with your story, can you kind of share a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So my story is a journey of a young girl that just kind of triumphed over so many adversities. So I've been through molestation, 2 brothers to be killed, and then a fiance. I was in a car wreck with him, and he died 8 days later. So many things, Maggie. And then I think the most that the story that really is relevant right now is the one, you know, my attack. I was attacked in 2002, leaving me totally blind, 17% of my body burned. So I go in detail, I talk about this, but I think more so it's just an overcoming story of talking about how I got through it. So in the memoir, I talk about the takeaways and some tools that people, you know, really need to forgive, because that was a big deal for me. The forgiveness, and also too just how to really overcome depression, anxiety, so many things that I've had to overcome.
Because you had suicidal thoughts and attempts. Tell us a little bit about that and what stopped you.
So many suicidal thoughts. I think the one thing that stopped me was my children, but this one particular story where I was determined to end my life. I was just tired. I wanted to stop the pain. And I remember getting up one night in the middle of the night, and I was just tired. I knew exactly how I wanted to end my life, and went up and attempted to throw myself in front of a car. And DeAndre, my son, he followed me out the door. I had no idea he was behind me.
Right.
And he put his hand on my shoulder, and instantly, there was no word said that night. I just knew that that was enough for me to really want to take my power back and take my life back.
And you really have. And you talk about forgiveness.
Yes.
How are you able to forgive the person that did this to you?
I think the hardest thing for me was just starting the process. So I began, as I talk about this in my memoir, I began to humanize her, say her name out loud, which was very hard because in my mind, you know, she was a monster.
Right.
And someone had, you know, had really just attempted to take my life from my children. And so I began to humanize her, and then I began to pray, which was really hard because at that time I didn't know how to pray.
Yeah.
And then over time, I just began to understand that for someone to have done something like this, so drastic to me, that there must be something broken inside of her. So I began to just kind of relate some things in my life parallel to hers. And it made me realize that I needed to heal. Like, it wasn't fair to my children or to myself if I didn't start the process of healing.
Jeez. I mean, this just covers a little bit of this.
Totally.
I mean, the journey that you have been on, I can't wait. There needs to be a movie about your life.
You know, I'm claiming that with you.
Okay.
There is some things in the works. I first had to put out an amazing memoir. We're going to hope that it sells like millions and millions of copies. And then that's the foundation for the movie. So there's some things in the works, documentaries, movies, a lot of things. It's so much.
I am so proud of you.
Oh,
really.
Thank you so much.
And I admire you and your strength and the forgiveness. I think we all can take something from this. And I want everybody to get a copy of this. And you're going to be here. You all need to meet her in person. The most lovely, lovely person.
Oh,
you just have such grace and poise. And so we can meet you, and you're going to sign copies of books. So tell us where you're going to be here in Houston.
I will be here in Houston on this Friday in a few days at 6:30 p.m. at the Glass Bookstore. So you definitely want to come out. If you have not already got your copy of Grant Me Vision, we'll have some there. So, and I'll be in person, and I'm going to be signing my own memoir. So this is my first book signing. My first stop is in Houston. It had to be Houston. I love Houston.
It has to.
So,
to end this, what is the one thing you want to tell women out there that might be struggling and going through something and be a victim themselves?
I want to tell all women that just look at my life as a testament to how strong a person can be. You're not in it by yourself. There is always someone to help. And don't be afraid to ask for help. There's so many resources out there, but also too, it doesn't matter what you're going through. As long as you have the courage to get up every day and take your life back, such as I did, there's always hope.
There is always hope. Well, as always, it's a pleasure to have you in studio. Thank you so much. I have chills, and I can't wait to read even more of this. Grant Me Vision. Again, we're going to have all of this over on our website as well, CW39.com. And Ido, oh my goodness, Sabrina is one of my favorite guests ever. If you can't tell, I'm beaming. So I absolutely love strength and tenacity. And Ido, I think we all can learn something.
Thanks, Maggie.
Thank you so much.
And I just want to echo, Miss Sabrina, you are just a beacon of light and strength and hope. And just listening to you and Maggie, such a great conversation right there. I am so excited to read your book. And yeah, I think I'm going to go head over to the Glass Bookstore.
Please come. Thank you.
Oh, 100%. You, like, as Maggie said, you're just graceful. You have such poise. I cannot wait to learn more from you and your strength. And just being in the same room is actually quite empowering.
Isn't
so I hope
it,
everybody.
though? Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
we
So
love you.
I really do hope everybody gets a chance to go to that signing. Again, that information is going to be on our website, CW39.com. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and shift here. We're taking a look at radar. This has been the story here for the past little bit. We've had rain showers come in all throughout Houston. That has now scooted off to the east, but we still have some lingering rain right here along the coastline. Let me go ahead and zoom in right here. Winnie, you're going to get a batch of some heavy rainfall. Anahuac just got some moderate to heavy rainfall as well. We also have some thunderstorm activity happening north of the Bay City, and these thunderstorms could be producing a couple of inches of rain. That's why we have a flood watch happening for all of southeast Texas. More information on that on our website, CW39.com. That does go until 9 p.m. tonight. I want to take you over now to Futurecast. 10 a.m. this morning, we still have some rain right along that coastline, and it really wants to hug those coastal counties. Meanwhile, as we head into the afternoon, we may see a little shower here or two pop up, especially north of I-10, but most of the action is going to be south of I-10 for today. As we head into the evening hours, as you can see here on Futurecast, we do get a little bit of drying out from the real showers that measure up to something, but we still have a lot of cloud cover. A lot of this is going to be some low ceiling, so we may still feel like little chispitas, just a little bit of some sprinkles here and there as we head into the evening. Now, when it comes to the amount of rainfall, man, the coastal counties, as you saw, the rain just sticking around there, they could add in several more inches as we head into the rest of this work week. In fact, Galveston could end Friday with about 5.5 inches of rain. Angleton close to 5 there as well. But as you notice, as we get closer to I-10, Harris County, Fort Bend County, the rainfall isn't going to be adding up too much. It's definitely going to be a nuisance, maybe enough that we don't have to water our lawns or our gardens. Oh, also, by the way, if you have your sprinklers on automatic, let's go ahead and turn those off here. Right now it is 80 degrees, feels like 85 with relative humidity at 87%. But look at that. We have just cloud cover right now over our Wells Fargo camera. Highs, though, because of all this cloud cover, will not be inching into those 90s here the next few days. In fact, we may just be into those mid to upper 80s in Houston, about 86. Katy today, 87, 83 in Conroe, and then Sugar Land looking like a high of 87. Maggie.
All right, well, you know who you need to help you when it comes to weather prep? The Spring Fire Department. They've pulled up and they're live in studio after the break.
Who are you? I don't even know you.
You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
My knees were a mess. I'm a golfer. It's a very big thing in my life to be able to get in my car and go to the club and hit golf balls and practice. And I couldn't do this. My pain was so bad, I even considered surgery. I didn't want to have surgery because it would take me out of what I like to do too long, and I wanted to see if there was something out there that would prevent this.
Do you suffer with arthritis pain? Is it keeping you from the activities you love and you feel that surgery is your only option? Then you need to call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers for a free, no-obligation screening today. Call 800-915-5717. That's 800-915-5717. Arthritis Knee Pain Centers use cutting-edge, image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with comfort and pain relief.
Before the treatment, I was limited on what I could do. It was frustrating. If you had asked me, would I be practicing every day, walking around, doing my gym work, I would have never thought that. I had the procedure done in my knee. It was a miracle. I couldn't believe the relief that I've got.
These treatments help to improve your mobility without surgery or downtime.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers gave me relief that I was looking for. They care about your pain.
Covered by Medicare and most private insurance, we've helped relieve the pain for over 50,000 patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Center relieved my pain and got my life back. The rest is history, baby.
Remember, our procedure is covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So get back to living your life and doing the things you love with less pain. Call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers and schedule your no-charge screening now. Call 800-915-5717. That's 800-915-5717.
A car accident can completely disrupt your life. Car repairs, lost wages, expensive medical bills. It may feel like the sky is falling. And that's when you call us. We've helped thousands of people and recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222. That's 1-800-222-2222.
Continue to clean up from Hurricane Beryl. I even hate saying that name. Spring firefighters, they have made hundreds of carbon monoxide alarm calls with people not properly using or placing generators. So we have some very special guests joining us with how we can stay safe until the next disaster strikes, because it's a matter of when, right? Yes. Let's be real. So introduce yourselves.
Yeah, so my name is Alex Bergenzer. I am the Community Risk Reduction Director at Spring Fire Department.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Landon Churchill. I'm the Deputy Chief of Strategic Services at Spring Fire Department.
First of all, thank you so much for your service and keeping us safe. It's not an easy task, especially in a time like this. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you were seeing during Beryl.
Good. Yeah, so during Beryl, very, very busy. So we had about 278 calls over 24 hours, so our crews were just very, very, very busy helping people. We saw wires down, we saw houses collapse with trees on top of them, lots of motor vehicle accidents, all sorts of things. And then we were just as busy in the week afterwards, and that was mostly carbon monoxide calls.
So tell me a little bit about how we can prevent that from happening, because that's bad.
Yeah, so specifically with the carbon monoxide calls, you want to make sure that if you are using a generator, you're using it correctly. Yeah. So a lot of people, they thought they were doing the right thing, having the generator outside or, out of their house. What we saw was a lot of people were using their generator in their garage or near the garage, too close to the home. So really, you just need to make sure that that generator is far enough away and it's properly maintained so that you don't have carbon monoxide coming back into your house and you don't have a generator fire.
Can we always call you all to come check things out if we install something, or how should we go about that?
Great question. So if you live in Spring Fire Department's area, we can always come out and look at your generator and help you figure out the right place to put it. We know people have a lot of different yard configurations. Some people can't get to that 20 feet away, so we can help you find the best place to put it, because you don't want any of the exhaust, that carbon monoxide, you can't see it, you can't smell it, and it can kill you.
Right.
You don't want it going into your eaves or working its way through a window or a door, or we've even seen it come through the weep holes in your bricks.
Oh my goodness. And what I get nervous too, extension cords. Yes. Everywhere. I'm like, oh no, you could get electrocuted.
Yep. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the other things we need to be prepared for and to stay safe.
Yeah, so extension cords, like you said, they need to be long enough. Like Chief was saying, we want to make sure that the generator is at least 25 feet away from the house. Okay. Make sure you get a long enough extension cord so that you have that extra length.
Okay.
So we also have a carbon monoxide detector. These are very important. Yeah, make sure you have at least one in your house. Especially if you're running generators. Even if you're not, make sure you got one. And then test them at least once a year, if not more.
And what's in this backpack?
So we've got a backpack full of stuff. So typically, right, when we have disasters, everybody knows we need to prepare for them. You can have a bunch of stuff put in a little bag, a go bag for everybody in the house. Clothes, toilet paper, food, medicines. Yeah, exactly. And you don't necessarily have to get all of this at once, right? The best way to eat an elephant is in small bites. So if you can do something incrementally over the next couple of months to get prepared for that season, every little thing that you can do is going to help you be more prepared.
And I think that's people feel overwhelmed. So if you do it in small doses, then it doesn't feel like such a daunting task. I mean, you're a parent. You know how to get the whole family ready and then get ready to serve our communities, it's a lot.
Yeah.
People are tired too.
Absolutely, there's a lot going on. And one of the things that we really saw was that it's easy to get complacent with the storms. Like, we see a lot of storms coming through. I don't think anybody expected this to have the impact that it did. And then we saw a lot of people kind of playing catch up. A lot of folks filling up their cars after that. Because we talk about what to do all the time.
Right.
We know you should fill up your car before the storm. We know that you should get your medications and your documents together. And many of us are like, well, the last storm wasn't so bad.
Exactly. Or this isn't going to hit us. It's going to go east or something like that. But you just never know. Well, gentlemen, I really, really appreciate you. And again, thank you for the service that you do each and every day. And these are really great tips. Again, if you live in the area of Spring Fire Department, just give them a call. I mean, these guys are great to have come and help you out. Or Houston Fire Department. They're wonderful as well. They'll just come help. Just ask for help. It's all about staying safe. So thank you so much. Speaking of help, back here in Houston, some Houston ISD parents, they are actually really worried about changes to the school district's bus system. Our own Seth Kovar is joining us now live from the school at St. George Place. That's right near the Galleria. Seth, how many students will be impacted by these changes? School's about to start.
Yeah, school's about to start here in a few weeks, and some 3,000 students are going to be impacted by the changes that the school district announced earlier this week. We're talking about students who ride the bus and who go to schools like this one, a choice school. If you're not familiar with the Houston ISD School Choice Program, parents can select among dozens of campus which school they want their kids to go to rather than them have to go to the one that's right there in their neighborhood, closest to their house. So it works for some people, and the plan is to reduce the number of routes for those kinds of students on the buses, but increase the number of students on each bus. Houston ISD says that'll accomplish two goals. Right now, the average ride to school one way for school choice students is an hour and 45 minutes. The district says the changes they've made will cut that back to an hour and 15 minutes or less. There's also a financial upside. HISD says the reduction of routes for school choice students will save the district $3 million just this year.
That the district was using far too many resources to transport far too few students. And so our goal is to reduce the resources we're spending on transportation while increasing the reliability of our transportation and the rider experience.
Well, more changes are on the way later this school year as the district tries to save $10 million in transportation costs this year and another $6 million next year. There is a catch, though, that's frustrating to some parents. School choice students must start their day at a bus stop that's often the middle school or high school nearest their home. From there, they get a ride to their chosen school and then back to that same spot after the school day ends. In the past, those bus stops have had to be within 2 miles of the student's home, but this year it's within 3 miles. And some parents say that extra distance will be an extra burden for them. Now, as far as all of the students who ride the bus in Houston ISD, they may have noticed that they haven't gotten their route information just yet. The district says that's kind of their normal timetable. They wait until almost the last minutes, the first day of school, to get that information into students' hands. They're testing out the routes and taking in all sorts of factors to make sure the transportation system runs smoothly, leading up to the first day of school. Maggie, can you believe it? It's coming up here on August 12th.
I know, and this is just awful. It's hard enough to go back to school and kids get nervous, and then this bus situation. So thank you for shedding light on this. It's such an important matter. I appreciate you as always, Seth. I mean, Ito, I don't know. It just, you shake your head.
I know.
Just shake your head.
I know. Yeah, my husband isn't, when he first saw that, he was just thinking, okay, so you've got working parents trying to send their kids to a school choice. He definitely was just like, oh man. But also the last minute thing, like
that's the thing, we're already planning.
Yeah.
It's hard enough, whether you work or not. It's just hard, and getting the kids, and then they're kids, you guys. School is hard enough. And then you add this, and just being so nervous. I just think of them in the bus stop, and if they get confused and they get lost, it just seems like it's gonna be a huge mess.
Yeah, especially with the last minute stuff. Even at my school, we won't know who the teachers are until like 5 days before. And I like to know the teacher, you know, do a little interview, maybe a little speed dating, just to figure out who they are and if they mesh well with my kids. So it's definitely very stressful, especially my kids were like, when school start? We're like, August 12th. They're like, what?
Isn't it earlier?
It is earlier. I think they put out a new schedule, and some of my friends that had booked like a year or 2 years ago these really big trips. Like one of my friends, her daughter's going to miss a week and a half of school because they moved it up.
There's that special camp everyone goes to, everyone talks about, and they can't go to the camp because of when HISD starts, and it's like a tradition in their family.
Oh, man.
It's just stuff like that. I think we need to think bigger picture and how it's affecting the children.
Yeah.
That's just me. But anyways, hate to rain on your day, but guess what? It's already raining. So there you go.
It's already raining. So this morning, Maggie, I was just like watching radar, and I was like, I can't find an umbrella, so I think I'm just going to wait for the rain to stop.
What did I tell you about the umbrella? And you have that one umbrella that actually is an upside down umbrella contraption.
It's super cool, and I wish I could show you guys how it works, but Maggie...
Can we talk about this?
It won't let me open an umbrella indoors.
I'm a French Catholic Irish, too. I'm very superstitious. Not on my watch, honey. Not on my watch. Nope, nope, no.
Not on your watch. Lou just said not on my watch either.
That's right.
You know
She's
what, guys? I am going to adopt a litter of black cats.
Then don't be my friend. I'm also highly allergic. Are you trying to break up with me?
No, I love you. I would never break up with you.
Noted.
If I broke up with you, I would have just ghosted you.
You know what? I did that back in the day to people. Or it's not you, it's me.
Oh, I never pulled that. I just ghosted.
Well, I wish we could ghost the rain, okay?
I wish we could. But we do have a flood watch in effect for today because of all the potential rain we have, especially for the coastal counties. That's where I'm really watching because the rain is just setting up right now along the coastline this morning. And as we move into the afternoon, we could see some rain starting to pop up north of I-10, but it's not going to be as torrential or as widespread as this morning. It looks like Futurecast is kind of just putting spots of showers here and there. Meanwhile, here's a look at your day planner for the rest of today. Like I said, scattered thunderstorms as we head into this afternoon and then into this evening. Overnight may get a little bit of a break, but look at this picture right now. Can you tell what it is? If this building wasn't there?
your Wells Fargo cam?
Well, it's my Wells Fargo cam.
I knew it.
Right now, as you step outside, it is 80 degrees. Feels like 85 degrees. Winds around 5 miles per hour. But if you do have errands to run today, just keep a compact umbrella with you because look at this. Compact. Just for you, Maggie, because the rain did kind of shift a little bit there. Still, south of I-10 is where we could possibly see most of the activity.
Well, I've been keeping my umbrella with me. I've been taking it everywhere, even to Pilates in my little cubby. I'm the only one there with my umbrella, and it didn't rain.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so excited because there's a new Barbie that's coming out. That and more after the break.
Look at this. I love my new body. I love my new shape.
This summer, feel confident in anything with Sonobello One Visit Permanent Fat Removal.
I saw the results immediately.
I feel amazing.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Call or go to sonobello.com.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
Wow. Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just a funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased. And our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-726-9756 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-726-9756 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-726-9756. That's 800-726-9756. 800-726-9756.
The law tries to use logic, particularly in cases where the people don't. So I'm gonna now do what?
Looking at a little rough justice?
That's right.
People's Court, today at 11 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, I'm so excited. Before you go, you know I love Barbie, May loves Barbie, and Mattel is adding 2 new Barbie dolls to promote inclusivity. Mattel announced 2 new dolls, the first ever blind Barbie and black Barbie with Down syndrome. The line represents an inclusive range of dolls with other 175 varieties of skin tone, eye color, hair color, and texture, body types, disabilities, and fashions. Now, this is crazy. Shocking news out of Japan. The company that created Hello Kitty 50 years ago now says Hello Kitty isn't a cat after all. I did not need this in my life. An executive for Sanrio, which created the character in 1974, told the media that Hello Kitty is actually an 8-year-old girl from suburban London, not even Japanese. Now, the graphic artist who actually drew Hello Kitty says she was inspired by a kitten she was given as a child. You'll always be Hello Kitty to me. In the meantime, that's nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here's a look at today's sponsored content. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. In the meantime, bye for now, everybody.